to click on this, close it, and then go over to the endpoint. That should solve the problem. Wait up. Hello. I am at 39 minutes 10. That is 36 minutes. Okay. Fiddling with crap. Let's see if this works. Come on. Catch up, you stupid stream. This is why I prefer recording. I should be talking soon. If it's working. Hello. There's gonna be a lot of wait time where I'm just sitting down waiting for stuff to either say things or not. What the crap just flipping. Okay, I hear you. Okay, so that has happened. Hearing has occurred now. Okay. Hear you, not the game now. Well, that would make sense. I'm not really playing the game right now, so. Do wish that the flippin' live would allow me to actually watch mine live, but that is its own implement. Chat's working at least. We got chat. Probably want to turn down this volume now that it's gotten working. Just a little bit. And turn down this a little bit, because, don't know. Maybe it will work, maybe it won't. The thing's screaming at me that I'm being too loud. Okay, music is shut down on the thing, seemingly. Maybe it's just... Yeah, I probably could use a little bit extra. There we go. Yeah, what happened was I usually record onto mic tracks, so apparently what happened is that I forgot to switch the mic to the second mode, which I wasn't planning to, because usually that's not a problem. Because like, usually I record with multiple audio tracks. One of them is mic, one of them is game audio, and that's about it. But in this case scenario, because it's on a separate mic track, it wasn't registered by the stream. So I was effectively just streaming nothing but game stuff. So, we're going to get this number. Merry Christmas, and anybody who wants to check out the stream, just be careful, there is one stinking bot. My first chatter ever, and it's a bot. Just like my first commenter ever on Rumble was a bot. It's one of those things with these green platforms. I don't know what the stinking thing about it, but for some reason, these green platforms, it's just the first thing. But I'm gonna pretend like I'm not about to get my butt beat by Sonic and drink this real quick. Yeah. You hit. Gotcha. Finally got my mic back in check, but now I got a stinking worm back up again. Circle of content creation. Draw. DTG, have a great first stream. Gotta go. Okay. And get more flashing lights from my own mother. Asaro. I don't know why she's defaulting to the flashing light emotes. That is a little bit weird. I mean, it's a cute little rave emote. I'm not gonna sit down and blame her for it. I think she's just she's doing fun stuff. But that emote specifically, it's not giving me a headache, but it is I forgot that I have that spirit that gives me the stupid beast ball. I don't know what I ate there. The glorious taste of victory, that's what I ate. I keep on getting told that that is just destroying the audio. It keeps on telling me that it's peaking out. It's freaking out. It's acting like thing that it does. Now it's thinking. Why? Don't know exactly what the audio sounds like on the game. Not gonna for a little bit. The emotes are having a little rave in the stinking chat section. Looks like a first string to me. I forgot to remove the stupid beast ball. Not what I meant to press. That is what I meant to press, but I was hoping that it was a little bit closer. Now it's time to replace that stupid beast ball. And also remove the legendary. That actively lowers down my rewards. Let's go with this, because I don't really care that much. Let's go up, find something common, battering items. That helps. Probably should have not clicked on things randomly that had new on it so that I could sell it easier later. Gonna regret that. Magic attack, sure. Wind Waker, the man whose butt you swing off of. That's the spirit we're fighting. Probably should not be using that specific attack. If I start crying, you'll be the first to know. Blinky lights, blinky lights. Okay. Just gonna go around randomly, looking for where I can go. Do I have a random grabby or a tacky? I think attackies are actually at a disadvantage to disadvantage with defense. I think it's defense attack then grabby, so if I want to be disadvantaged, if I wish to be encumbered, I have to go with infinite over here or somebody like him. Power descending. And I'll look for an attack guy. Perfect. Yep. Enemy favors side special. He's a combustion operative. Enjoy that. That should have killed you. You have no right to be alive. I took less damage than you did. How do I update this thing to let it know that I've seen this? Just go to clips and go back. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, everything's still fully functional. It knows that I've read it. The chat does not look unlocked. I thought I cared, but whatever. Lucario. Okay, so weak sauce, something, green thing should do trick. First attack. Foot attack, air physical weapon, dash attack, down special, aura, size, explosion, meteor, assist, killer, button presser, clipper, blocker. Knock stopper, nothing that I can understand anyway. Hear you not game. What? If your chest being funny again. It's deleting things again. You didn't need those toes, did you, Lucario? Old buddy, old pal? I got you. Got you. Oh no, I have a flower on my head. Uh-oh. Okay, so since it's being stupid. Hear you not game, but that's an old chat from a while ago. It's not actually updating, and I can't do anything to update it except go over to the thing, go back. Oh, whatever. I can't really see chat because the sync and kick app is the kick app, and I don't know how to make it work. I'm new to the kick app. He just remembered that he can do that, didn't he? That wasn't the button I pressed. Could have dodged it, but I didn't pay attention. Being silly. Doing sillies. Bye. Lucario! Yeah. Those of whom are actively watching this and don't know why I'm choosing to do the thinking story mode now, I've done the story mode to completion before. On normal, I just enjoy doing it on hard because last time I started up on hard, it was its own implement. And I'm doing this stream stuff because Christmas is around the bend, and partly the last recording that I recorded for Christmas was also latent with microphone issues, to say the least. And second off, because I mean, it's something to do for Christmas. I thought it'd be something nice. Mayhaps I am wrong, but it is something I can do. Okay, so usual in talking about thing, you do thing with thing, get this advantage so you can have more money. I want more money. I do have partial distaste for its pure advantage. I do feel like it's a little bit silly. But it's a way of handling it. Hello. Gets you through the stink floor. Of course. That was not the direction I was putting. I was trying to go up. And yet I'm having the opposite problem in Hollow Knight. Will the thing fix yet? No. That is... Why? Gotcha. He has only 4 points of damage. Ain't doing diddly. Got a little too close to the top there, buddy. Don't need that much damage when I'm that close to the roof. Also, if it ever sounds like I'm speaking into a bottle at times, it's because I'm speaking into a bottle. It's not the most complex thing, but it does cause somewhat of a mic complication, so that is something. Also, if I sound funny, that might be the drink a little bit, I don't know. I had a lozenge beforehand, so don't think it's any throat issue. Don't know perfectly well. Of course. Stinky. Not at all. Stink it. You got me in a combo where I got stuck. That is not at all what I pressed. Why in the world is it stinking ignoring? Well, it's because it's an old controller. So I forgot to change my crap before I actively instigated that, didn't I? My rewards mitigated. My Mooney's been nerfed. Okay, for it. Poison clad. Okay, no, that is not something where you just go, oh yeah, I'll be fine. That is definitely something where you sit down and think about things a little bit. Is that enough? I think for poison immunity. Poison damage reduce immunity. Yeah. Not enough for poison heals / poison superpowers, but I don't really need poison superpowers here, I don't think. Perhaps I'll change my mind later. Why? It's... Gotcha. Of course. Always lands behind when you are close enough and when you're not. course. Is the thing gonna fix itself now? Okay, so I've got the thing to work, kind of. But also, still, Chad is being weird. Whatever. I pressed a button, it actually worked the way that it usually works, but, not used to app. Nice motorcycle you got here. I think that handled it just fine. Of course, I picked up my phone thinking I had a problem, and then paused in the middle of the not actively speaking one. Because that's sensible. When I pause in the middle of a thinking game, it succeeds for some reason. When I actively speaking do the things that actually lead to usually leading, or winning. Oh, whatever. Whoop. When I do the things that usually should win the match, don't win the match. When I pause in the middle of it for no good reason, actively speaking, ruin my rhythm, it for some reason works. And my chat is still whooping bucket. Weirdness. Still kind of feeling sleepy about it. Yep. You know. Still stinkiness. Chat, still stinkiness. I don't know what's being posted, I don't know what's not being posted, and the stinking kick app crash. Well, hope my stinking stream's still going on. Okay. Before to do anything else, I'm gonna kick back up the Kit-Kat because the Kit-Kat crashed. Because of course it crashed. Why wouldn't it? Okay, it's working again. I see all the flashy lights. Old music. It's going on. Maybe there's a better app to actually check your kick chat, I don't know. Not what I... Now... Not at all the direction I was trying to press. There we go. Gotcha. Now then, I'll figure out how the heck to actively speaking get that I'll figure it out later. Whee! Don't know exactly why to do this, but something. Maybe I should go for a boss fight real quick. What's the time? An hour? 10 minutes? Sure. Probably should have shut off poison immunity. That probably would have been a way to do. Aye. Not the direction I pushed. Of course. Nope. Alright. Not the direction. This is kind of one of those thinking things, thinking Super Smash Bros. We're just thinking, fly for a direction that serves jurisdiction. When you jump, you cannot control the direction that you actively face in the middle of flight. It's one of the weird things about Super Smash Bros. Which is kind of weird because in real life, you can kind of control the direction that you actively are pointing. But in Super Smash Bros, you can't. But at the opposing end of it in Super Smash Bros, you can do a double jump. You can't do that in real life, so give and take. Slightly frustrating, but is what it is. Like the last... you can control it on the ground right up until you... What the? I'm at least gonna have to hopefully do some stink and flinch resistance or something like that. Going over to favorites. Special move power, speed, kill. Use your dodging, staff equipped. Community, where is the stupid thing? I know that I have one. That is about... kind of frustrated. And go for recommended because usually that covers the distance. Falling immunity, some better jump, lightweight. Jump. Falling immunity. Sticky skill. Falling immunity. Falling immunity. That might be the reason why I haven't used. I've used that guy usually. Don't know. And let's go with movement speed.
But you're at disadvantage.
I just need to cover the distance so I'm actually able to walk around. Past that should be fine. Whatever. What the crap? Got a little bit of range on me. Don't underestimate. I can still stand damage a decent distance. Let's see, what does my skill tree look like? Is it my old skill tree? Seems like my old skill tree. Okay, so I can get sprinting endurance, makes it harder to be launched while running. Airborne endurance makes it harder to be launched while in the air. And I'm pretty sure I unlocked basically everything else. I have near everything off just because that increases rewards if I recall correctly. What does this do? Weapon resist versus hyper smash attacks. Might be a wise idea to turn some of these back on while I'm getting back used to stuff, but at the opposing end of it, I do want to be able to unlock stuff again, so it is what it is. Let's go for this guy, because I'm going to turn him right back off, because I don't want health above everything else. Like, if I'm going to go down the route with healing, I prefer, like, oh, perfect shield recovery. I'm doing that.
If I could, but unfortunately I don't remember how.
Yeah, I remember how. I just need to actually speak and get in the groove. And I don't think I'll be able to do that on this stupid screen. It's just not as strict. Okay, so defense, the disadvantage is to an attack. Jump power, citizen punches. Sorry, citizen. Hello, fast citizen. Enemies' punches and elbow strikes have increased power. Enemy kicks, enemies strong and stamina battle. Okay. Enemy strong and stamina battle. Well, that is a just fine instance to me. And Stink Chat is still what it was prior. Turn that off. Doesn't stinking crash again. You brought your fist to a knife fight, not a good idea. I get the stabbies. I have the stabby advantage. Hour 20 minutes. If you're gonna chat, you got 40 minutes left to do it. And then I'm gonna sit down. Probably just, stuff. Gotcha. Well, he has got an attitude. Yeah. Okay. This is one where I'm probably gonna want some of those little attachments that I just turned off. Okay, so going over to menu, skill tree. Critical health defense. Fuel smash attacks. That's nice and all. Critical hit. Increase 5% chance of devastating critical hit. Field shield reflex. Meteor smash. Move power. Move after eating. Do I really want any other one other than fuel smash attacks? Activities. Increase dojo. I'm not turning that one off. That one's done to turn off. I mean, it's a bit more, but I'm not gonna be able to do a perfect shield on the screen. I feel like it's a little bit more legitimate to get perfect shield recoveries, but I can't do that on this thinking with the Elgato in between. And also, being just back. I don't usually like health items overarchingly. Makes it easier to break when walking. Yeah, that's kind of one of those things I don't like, walking myself straight off the cliff. What is it? More effectively breaks your fall with shield button after being launched. Additional midair jumps. Forgot that I had that. Oh, excuse me. Landing lag down. I'm gonna turn that on right there. Reduce poison damage. Not gonna turn that on. No penalty for continuous dodging. Apparently that's a thing. Neutral attacks. Up. Strong throw. No penalty for continuous dodging. Air attacks. I'm probably gonna have to do a couple of those in a good second. Special move power. Defense when healthy, don't care. Neutral attacks. Up. Tilt attacks. Up. Meteor smashes. Special move power. Stats after eating. Is this unflinching charge smash attacks? Definitely like that. Is this easier perfect shield? I think it's cool to do a perfect shield, but not happen at any time. Strong wind resist, battering items, shield durability. I'm only assuming. I don't remember anything being said about whether or not you get more rewards when you turn these off. It's just that one of those things. You can turn those off. And I do know that there are rewards for fighting a creature that you have a disadvantage towards. And also you get less rewards for doing something that I'm about to do, which is aim towards their weak spot. You use a strong spirit towards their spirit. Healing shield. That's an intriguing idea, but I'm not gonna do that. Assist killer, trade-off attacks. All stats. Additional dare jump. Sword attacks. I think I have one of those. Damn it. Okay, I'm not gonna stick it. Is there a super armor killer? I'm pretty sure. Giant killer. Weapon attacks. Let's do this. That should be a little bit more of a quick fight. Oh, I could have used giant killer. I can definitely tell why you would have a whole, like, maybe don't give them as many rewards if they just go whole hog on the stinking modifiers. It isn't really the same fight in that situation. You know what I mean? Put back on weak thing to this thing. Oh wait, no, that's the oh. Okay, that is true, but shield. Okay, and what we got here? Water attacks. That's what we got. Right, this guy with some water attacks that we have in abundance. We have an abundance of water attacks, as long as you don't pay attention. I forgot to turn off my stuff. I will obliterate them with a stinking final smash. Is it necessary? No. Is it funny to waste that much power on something so feeble? I mean, it shouldn't be, but I'm not saying it's not. Okay. Either this thinking monster just shook the crap out of the whooping desk, or I just got I hear you. Yeah, that was from 49 minutes ago. That's not a recent notification. Oh crap, I need to turn off the crap. Skill tree, back to the skill tree, guys. Okay, time to turn some things off that I just turned on. You don't really need to have all these on. I love all of them. They're all very nice to have. Poison Smash. Air attacks. mean, I really do like tilt attacks though, so I am going to leave some of them on. Eater smashes. Stats after eating, special move power. Let's put that back on because it's nice. Because it's nice. It's the pan. It's the panny. It's the pan. Easy dodging, landing lag. I don't like lag. Your ball break. Breaking ability up. You're dodging. The penalty for continuous dodging. Sure. Actually, that's an immunity. That's probably going to have a big sinking effect. That's also an immunity, but it's an immunity that I kind of want. Healing item attraction. That's after eating. Perfect shield. Good hit. Eater smashes. Don't see too much, but it's not like they actively allowed me to see the whole stinking map, so that's just an implement. Don't know, not gonna pretend to. Press button, just go. I got my transparent Christmas hat, and that's all I need. Not actually wearing my real Christmas hat right now, actually. Didn't realize that this was a fire space, but also kind of don't care. Forgot that they're going to be immune to that, though. And still don't care. What the crap? Don't think I'm lasting here. Okay. I think I have fire party or fire thing resistance, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn that on just because it is gas goober annoying. Lava floor resist. It ain't immunity, but it's something that'll allow me to actively fight in case I actively don't read again. I forgot to change my character so that it'll actually have a disadvantage. Bye. Have a great first stream. I am reading the stinking chat, it's just that the chat isn't automatically updating, so if you see anything, just know it's not there for me automatically. Okay. Go up here, change to green guy. There, change to green guy. Anything lava flurry? And then we can unleash powerful critical attacks. Don't get hit. Okay guys, so anything in here that allows me not to get hit real quick. That'll definitely help me not get hit. I'm not dealing with the lava floor anymore, so that should be sufficient. Although I have critical hits myself, so I don't really care. Oh no! Whatever will I go do? Ah! My voice. Oh no! Whatever will I do? I'd say that was one of the crits. It might be smart to change the Mithra. Might be smart to start fighting like I care. Don't know. I'll have to ask someone else. He's literally just dodging through my specials. I was dodged. You've got to be kidding me. He's just dodging when he's moving towards me. The crap! Like, I could have saved there probably. I just chose not to because I think that was just stinky. I had a stinking charge attack started up. I had charge attack stinking thumb prevention. That is not the button I pressed. Oh, come on. Of course. This is one of those ones where it's like so quick that you kind of have to use Sonic to keep up. Which I don't mind like fast characters overarchingly, it's just some of these get ridiculous. There was one that I remember where like I used Sonic and Sonic was very clearly being outrun with like multiple modifiers to increase their speed. So, or his speed, I don't know. It's a video game character for heaven's sake. Effectively, the tool I was deploying that is known for being fast was not fast enough against the stinking AI, and I did feel like that was a little bit insane. Especially if you're dealing with a... What the crap? Did that guy just have invulnerability during a post-dodge? That should have stinking... Oh, come on. That is not the direction I was going at all. No, 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 no. Let me get off the flippin'... You've got to be kidding me. No, I said that there's a need to actively switch out Sonic sometimes with some of these characters. I'm about to make that point. It's not really a need. I mean, I'm sure if you have enough skill, you can actually pull through. It's just that I don't want to waste my time here. I could switch that back. I don't care. I don't think that it's that bad. I like playing as Sonic anyway, but it does get a little bit ridiculous. I don't know where I could actively like come up with an example for that, how ridiculous it could get, as far as like how fast a character could be in comparison to another one. I have no example to mind. What the crap? Okay, what I think happened there, which is why this is so hilarious, is that because I received damage in the match, it counted that as the critical hit attack. So I got critted by my own stinking landmine. This just from his ability, I'm pretty sure. Because my crit, I don't think my crit's that bad. My crit's not that bad. I've hit plenty of times to get the crit to actively trigger. It doesn't trigger like that usually, where I like go from relatively decent health to being off the stinking screen. Or enemies go from decent health to being off the screen. Versus him where I saw one hit go red. It's just not nice. Hey! How did he escape? That is the thing about Sonic, he does just fly. Which I know if I switched my stinking character to have the advantage, it'd probably be fine. Enjoy that spring in their mouth? Is he healing? Yeah, he's healing. He has auto healing. So he has pretty decent damage. A pretty decent likelihood of stinking doing flipping perfect dodge, very clearly. Whee! You gotta be kidding me. He had stinking zero stinking stamina. Displacement. I gotta do enough damage quick enough. That's just not happening without an advantage, I don't think. Man! I was hoping for the extra rewards. Fire attacks. Double jump. Viper smash dash, sure. I'm gonna beat the crap out of him. Not really. Enjoy your spring. Oh, he has a stinking ability, doesn't he? That's his special. Off the screen you go. I was thinking about changing the stinking setup, but I can do that here. Also, I choose the stinking green setup for him, but I'm pretty sure it looks kind of stinking silly. See what I mean? No glowing, no nothing. He even looks purple. Like, at least with this, like, the rings glow. And you got the stinking black one that looks kind of cool. It's a decent green look on this character, though. So, is what it is. I could change my character to something else, though. That's not, like, for a quick advantage. Let's stick with the DLCs, other than thinking Sonic, because that was just unplanned. And uncalled for. Wasn't it a stick where it, like, lasted a, like, extremely small period of time before the stinking DLC got, permanent banned? And I don't want to think and keep playing this stupid back and forth game. Let's see. Power, filter, neutral. I don't want this back and forthy. I don't want to do this anymore. There we go. That'll be sufficient. Now I have boost to all my weapons. So glad that I have an obnoxious amount of those, you know? It's one of those things. I just... Oh, I forgot. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to beat this one with the auto weapon. Or more accurately, without, like, mass attacks. Which is not what... I actually haven't played Sora yet. I could have gone through his DLC and stuff, I guess. Steve. I could be Steve if I cared. There's Joker. I mean, Joker's an idea, but... Again, like, the main problem with the... Maybe Banjo? I don't recall him having too many stinking, like, crowd control moves, but yes, some maybe. I'm willing to try. I forgot to check up on chat. Chat looks like what chat looks like. Oh, that would have been great, like... Oh, you're out of stinking stuff. Yeah, I need to just go with the second Mithra. Mithra is the crowd controller, Mithra is the stinking damage dealer. It's just an easier stinking meal. Pardon me. Easier deal to deal with. Less of a deal. Don't care. Just playing. Stop thinking. Just go. Also, you know, I could just change out my stinking sub-spirits to mash a little bit better, but... Like, I have them in a corner versus getting absolutely stinking wrecked by them with every other character. So, I think I have somewhat of a point to say that she's somewhat of a better crowd controller in general. Kind of one of those things about combustion. If you can blow up the enemy, it's a very easy way to deal with a bunch of them at the same time. Okay, now we're going to move on to something like Banjo and Kazooie or something like that. Definitely. As long as I remember. Might remember, might not. Don't know. Okay, not gonna be able to pull that off with that guy. Let's see. What about this guy? Looks like somebody I could change my party out on. Please let me sync and click on the character I'm trying to switch. Also, go back to this dude. There we go. Daddy! Daddy, my man! What is your stinking job doing over here? I don't know. Healing critical health. Ba-bomb, equipped. Magic! I mean, I could go with this guy. What was the guy? Strong immunity. I mean, that's level 4 immunity. I could have come with that, I guess, earlier. I'm pretty sure this guy's a giant. Isn't he a giant? Enemy's a giant. Okay. I haven't done Terry in a while. Let's give him a good shot. Let's give him the giant killer to... Oh, gosh. Crap. Terry. Oh, no. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit. I know that there's like combos that you can do, like the power dash. I got back pretty quick, but as long as that's like what that is, unless I'm just pressing up. No. I need something. Yeah, that's thanky, but it's the point. No. Bye. Unlock the new emote. Jump it. You just press up before the stinking victory curse and then you're stinking out your arm up. Woohoo! Button Gablugan. Who is him, Hazel? Enemy breathes fire. Fire and explosion attacks have an effectiveness. Aren't as effective against this enemy. Well, I'm sorry, Terry, but you are well known for your explosive abilities within 0 circles, and no one thinks that. But I'm going to pretend so that I will change this character to something else. Is there green? Sure, that's green if you're colorblind. It will be sufficient. Is there anything on the streaminess? Copy to clipboard. I have a clipboard. Guys, I have a clipboard, guys. I have innovated. I now have clipboard. I don't know how to access this clipboard. I don't know why I would use that clipboard. I don't know why I want to copy the chat. But I have copied to clipboard something. Don't know what. Don't really intend to care why. I'm not beating this guy in this round. Franklin badge took him like way too early. And I copied something to clipboard. I still don't know what. I'm hoping it wasn't that stupid link. Otherwise, on a computer, the clipboard is just your copy storage. So when you press copy, that's where it goes. So I guess it just, like, if you click on something, you'll, like, copy it. Unless I clicked on the stinking link. I'm switching to Sonic. Why are you switching to Sonic? Because I'm switching to Sonic. Sonic! It'll make things a little bit quicker, and the Ho-Ho is a stinking legendary. It kinda needs a little bit of respect. Excuse me. Already have it. I'm gonna sell it afterward. It's gonna be really sad, but... Of course, I want my stinking Franklin badge. Now he has the stinking Franklin badge. Yeah. Great. I guess I had too much time with the flippin' thing that allows me to stinking be on the screen with the stinking enemy. Of course. 3 minutes, and then I'm going to probably cut the stream off. Because that's probably what I'm going to do. And apparently I've copied something to my phone's clipboard. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be getting this relatively soon. Maybe if it did Link. Link might be able to succeed here, I don't know. He does tend to have a little bit spare range. Oh, maybe Pyra. But Pyra uses fire attacks. I don't know if that's going to stink and backfire or not. Is the other stink emotes? I like being able to do damage. I like having a little bit of stinking range. Blah, 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 blah. But I'm going to see what happens. May work, may not. I think I beat him with Link last time. I genuinely don't remember. The metric crap. I'm gonna have to stinking play predict me stinking crap. 59 minutes after this fight, I'm cutting it off probably. I'm gonna be saying goodbyes and all that stuff. What the? Okay. When's the last time I used that ho-ho? I'm pretty sure it's only abilities that it gives you a double jump. Okay, so there's this one, all that stuff. Sword attack, up. Date, series, trade, favorites. And it hasn't actually recorded when the last time I used it. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. Sure. Sort of text. 2 hours. Did the 2 hours. I'm literally using a legendary character. This is fully leveled up legendary character versus unleveled up legendary character. Oh, whatever. Great. Well, that was the last one of the stream. Great. That's a thorn in my backside. But that's gone now. Let's go down here, go down the corner, go around the stinking bend, and all that stuff like that. Flip buttons, flip levers. Yeah. Now I flip my buttons and flip my levers. Gonna go. World of Light! Ah! Okay. Look at all those copyrights. Look at all those copyrights. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and let the tutorial be what the tutorial. Well, actually, technically, what I can do. I can't create a switch whatsoever. So I can go over to the vault real quick. There's movies, tips, challenges, sounds, music, Mario Kart, Kirby. Where is Mega Man? Oh, there's all in it. There. Shadow. 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 I think that'll do for now. Okay, guys. Hope you've had a Merry Christmas week or Christmas Eve week. I don't care what you call it. Throughout the day. Hope that you have the rest of the day as a very good day. I'm gonna stop streaming now. If you're watching the recording, there is gonna be a deaf spot where my mic isn't working because my stinking setup is not built to stream. I know that's shocking. But for those of whom who actively speaking were enjoying the video, thank you for watching. If you want to like the video, like or dislike as you will. If you subscribe, welcome to the ride. If you follow, welcome to the ride too. If you share, then share as you will. Do I see a turf D5? Okay, my second auctioneer voice isn't working too well. But either way, don't die's no fun! And of course, Toodles. Toodles. I'm gonna continue listening to this for a little bit.